Hello and welcome to today's edition of the News in Brief. In the headlines, CEO of Bui Power Authority denies claims the Bui Dam has shut operations and contributing to current national energy shortfalls. High Court dismisses another application to force Achimota School to temporarily admit Rasta students. And former Senior Minister Osafo Maafo announces his new appointment as new senior advisor to President Akufo-Addo. The News in Brief is brought to you by...
Download your Graphic News Plus now and choose your preferred package daily, weekly, monthly, and annually, and access free news on various interest areas as well. Graphic News Plus, connecting people through news.
The news in detail. The management of the Bui Power Authority says the dam is in operation, contrary to claims by the Ghana Grid Company that it has shut down. The Chief Executive Officer of the Bui Power Authority, Mr. Fred Owari, who denied the claim, said Bui Dam is currently generating 90 megawatts of power. The Director of Systems Operations at GRIDCo, Mr. Magba, at a press conference last week, attributed GRIDCo's inability to supply adequate power to meet demands to a number of issues, including inadequate gas supply and shortage of water in the Bui Dam. However, the Chief Executive Officer of the Bui Power Authority, Mr. Fred Owari, described the claim that his outfit was partly to blame as misleading and that the dam is up and had been running. He said the facility has never been shut down despite the low level of water.
Let me be bold enough and say that I think GRIDCo has misled the minister in making such a sad statement, because as we sit here talking right now, Bui is in operation. We have 3 units which work at 133. It's not true. It's not. That water has gone down without any doubt whatsoever. But this is not an unforeseen act. We knew this. And last year, when we submitted our supply plan, we indicated quite clearly that this year we will not be able to generate as much as we generated last year. And we'll give them month by month how much we're going to. If there's a problem, let's talk about it, but they can't put it on Bui because we knew last year that the supply plan would be what it is.
Still on the energy sector, the Institute of Energy Security, IES, has hinted of prolonged power outages if cash flow problems facing utility companies are not addressed immediately.
Ghana Gas owes GNPC so much, ECG Netco owed the producers so much, and today, I can confidently tell you, it's in excess of 4 billion. And I am sure the minister-designates have seen clearly what the books looks like. That's why you could project that if one's careful, by 2023, we'll be looking at somewhere around $12 billion. I won't pray for it, but I won't be surprised if we go back to the 2014-2015 type of doom saw that we had.
The Human Rights Division of the ACCRA High Court has dismissed a second injunction application filed by Rastafarian student Tyrone Magai against the Achimota School. Magai was demanding that the school temporarily admit him pending a final determination of his substantive case against the school's refusal to admit him because of his dreadlocks. Justice GRIDCo, in her ruling on Tuesday afternoon, held that the application in its entirety touches on the substance of the suit and would thus be preemptive. She reasoned that in the circumstance, the best course of action would be to expedite hearing the best interest of Tyrone's education. The case has since been adjourned to April 23, 2021 to commence hearing. The court on Monday dismissed a similar application filed by another Rastafarian, Ohineba Kwekun Krabia, asking that he be admitted pending the determination of the substantive case. The Western Regional Police Command says it has picked up some leads on suspected robbers alleged to have killed a 61-year-old man. The armed robbers, after shooting the victim who died later at the Takoradi Hospital, also took away an undisclosed amount of money. Public Relations Officer of the Police Command, DSP Olivia Diku, said police have intensified investigation into the incident along with 2 other robbery attacks on some mobile money vendors.
Yes, several years now we've not experienced anything like this, but I believe that in the past 4 or 5 days, as you said, people are anxious, people are worried. Police, we've put a lot of measures in place. We are doing both, we have intensified both day and night patrols. We are doing a lot of stop and search of unregistered motor vehicles and even the registered ones. Because with all these 3 robberies, we realized that they were using unregistered motorbikes. So we want to assure the public that we are not leaving any stone unturned. And in the coming days, if you get any information that will be able to be relevant, we'll let the public know.
President Akufo-Addo has appointed former senior minister Osafo Maafo as presidential advisor. Mr. Osafo Maafo disclosed his new appointment on Tuesday, April 13, while addressing the Brim Central Municipal Assembly at Achimota in the Eastern Region. Mr. Osafo Maafo said President Akufo-Addo made the appointment last week. The veteran politician served as a member of parliament for Achimota for 3 terms from 1997 to 2009. He also served as Minister of Finance and Education under President J.A. Kufuor between 2001 and 2007. Thank you for watching. We'll see you again tomorrow with another edition. Stay safe and protect yourself from COVID-19. For more news, visit graphic.com.gh or log on to Facebook at Daily Graphic Ghana and on YouTube at Graphic GH. I am Ama Mankwa Befi.